Good morning, how are we doing? Okay, so here we are. We have our Fit in 5 low impact workout with resistance band day 3. So who is this aimed at? This is aimed at people that are time poor, maybe work from home, just have only 5 minutes to fit some movement into their lives. You could do this throughout the day. Resistance band to one side, you can do the movement with weights if you prefer or without equipment. And this is kind of entry-level fitness. So this is particularly designed for people that just want to get moving and don't know where to start, and just the idea of a full workout is overwhelming. So these sessions are designed to make you feel good and to energize you. So let's march. Easy to follow. You don't have to work at my speed or pace, but again, this is really quite comfortable pace. We step, touch side to side. So the first thing I'm going to do is lift my chest. So now my core's engaged a little bit, so I've got my stomach and back having to work much harder than I would do if I was sitting down. Shoulders are back and down, so I set my posture muscles. And then I'm just going to take that to 2 steps, and then 2 steps back. And then you can bring the arms in. So just that pulling back movement is engaging your posture muscles. So already versus sitting down and scrolling, we've got a lot of good stuff going on. And again, so I take those 2 steps. Fabulous. Let's stay with that. So I'm going to mix these up a little bit. We started with a single step, didn't we? We're going to go back to that. So now back to a single step, but I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. You don't have to. So I'm working into my glutes, working into my hips, as well as elevating my heart rate and all of the other good stuff that we've already discussed. Now let's go back to 2 steps to the side and 2 back. Let's do that one more time. And then we're going back to that single step side to side. Yes, try and really lengthen through your back. Fabulous. Shorter version, 2 steps to the side and then a single step side to side. Now, if you wanted to, for some of you, you might just be able to, might want to add a little bit of impact. Yeah, up to you. So there if you wanted to. I'm not. I'll just show you again. So I'm going to keep it low. And then my step. Now we're going to go shorter with the reps again. Ready? 2 steps, single step. 2 steps. Single step. So you don't even really need much space for this, do you? 2 steps, single step, 2 steps. Now we'll do that twice more, and then instead of the step, we're going to change it to a different move, which is going to target your hamstrings and your glutes a little bit. Watch. There we go. So I've got 2 steps and 3 leg curls, and I go again. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. You coming with me? 3, 2, and again. 3, 2, again. Now if you find that just is uncomfortable, just stay with the step touch. 3, 2. So we already are coming really close to the end of your cardio component. Yeah. And again. So I'm going to change those curls, look. And take that into knee lifts. So 2 steps and knees. And if any of these lifts don't feel right for you today, you just stay with your step touch. And we go again. Great. How about we just stay with the knees? So lower. A little bit more energy. And then if you feel that just for our last 20 seconds you want to go for it, here we are. We do that again. I'm really reaching up high now. So that's going to get my heart rate up much higher than the previous option. Yeah. And again, so we take that 4, 3, 2, and now we take 2 steps and a single step. 2 steps and a single step. So we're just bringing the energy back down again. Can you see I'm going a little bit smaller with the steps? Now, why wouldn't I just stop dead? When your heart's beating really fast and it's pumping all of the oxygen-rich blood to your muscles, because that's what they need. When you start moving, they need more oxygen. That's where your heart rate increases. If you just stop dead, you've got all of that oxygen-rich blood pumping out, movement through the legs, acts as a return pump to take the deoxygenated blood back to your heart. So if you just stop dead, sometimes you can get really dizzy, and it's not a nice feeling. And we march. It's an impediment of venous return. It gives you a bit of sometimes an oxygen deficit, which is, nobody wants that. Those two words together, deficit and oxygen, nobody needs in their lives. All right, so now we're going to grab the band. And I'm going to secure that. If it's a long band, you can put both feet over. I'm going to make sure that band's super tight. So the elbows pull in and I lift, release, lift and release. And I'm working into my bicep here. Now, if you feel that you need to lift the arm all the way out in front of you, it'll be because the band's too slack. So tighten it up. It should be a massive effort to get that hand up towards your shoulder. If it feels easy, I would say, can you do something about that? Can you make that band tighter? Because it shouldn't be for it to be effective. So we're going to go for 8, 7, 6 right here, 5, 4 more. Now what I'm going to do is show you how not to come off the band, right? So make sure that you release the band before you step off it. So you're going to lift and lower. Elbows in, shoulders back. On my days, listen to this music. This would be a Friday night out, wouldn't it? Look at it. Now, how time flies by. This is now a Wednesday, a hump day at home. And again, you keep those elbows in tight. So we go for 8, 7, that band should be nice and tight. 6, 4 more to go. 4, 3, 2, and we are done. That band goes to one side, please. Take one foot back, take the hands away. Why do we stretch? Well, it's a good thing to do. But when you do exercise, if you aren't used to moving around an awful lot, or if you've been stationary for a long time, or you do really high intensity exercise, the muscles can become a little bit contracted, a little bit short after the workout, just a bit like, when you get that, a little bit of cramp, the muscle shortening. So all this is doing is just making sure that whatever your muscles were, their resting length was before you started the workout, you're back at that resting length. So it's just again to make sure that you avoid any little tears or injuries. Again, 2 words that you don't need to hear together in an exercise session. I want you to feel that stretch in the back of the arm. The next stretch is lovely for your hips and front of the leg. If it doesn't suit you, can you just do the previous stretch that we did? Ooh, there we go. You might want a touch point for that. Let me change that up. So my foot in 5 should really be tone in 10, shouldn't it? And loosen off. Thank you so much for joining me for our workout today. If you enjoyed the session, let me know. If there's anything else you'd like me to share with you, let me know. And you can, of course, share the workout if you feel that you've got someone that needs just that little bit of fitness motivation in their lives. Most importantly, have a great day or evening ahead.